Hello, my name is Mike Moderson. I'm an outreach coordinator for the Omaha Astronomical Society, and we have been promoting recently the library telescope program in our area. The first couple libraries have come on board, and we've been able to procure the Zoomel Z114 telescope to use for their programs. We're going to modify the standard red dot that comes with that to use a AA battery pack so that they can avoid the button batteries and the constant changing out of those. So we will start with this AA battery pack that I bought on Amazon. It was 8 for $10 delivered. Downside to the one I bought, I thought at first it was going to be neat to have an extra switch to make it easier for them to turn on and off, but the mounting of that and with the screw, it's just not really going to work that way. So I'm going to modify my batteries packs to just remove that switch entirely, snip it off, make sure it's in that on position, and I'm going to take just a little hot glue and squirt it in there to keep it from sliding back into the off position. Set that aside, let that set up. Now we have the standard finder that comes with that. Kind of remove that base out of the way for now. The existing battery goes in the top compartment here. Pop that battery out, set that aside for somebody else in the club who loses theirs. Put that back into place. Now, some of the other methods I've seen online, you drill a hole or whatever, but I was just going to look through mine, and I saw the underside in there. If you can see the soldering points are just right in there, so I'm going to remove that altitude adjustment screw and open it up to where you have access to the negative and positive terminals for the battery, and then it goes through the rheostat for the dim ring, and then up to the little diode for the red dot. Now that we've got that kind of ready, we take a little piece of 3M VHB very high bond tape, double-sided tape. Just cut off a little piece of that. Mount that right on the side. Peel off the backing, and we want the wires to be towards the front here. Put it kind of down just a hair. Apply some pressure to activate the adhesive. Take the first wire, we'll do the negative first, kind of figure out how much wire I need. Strip off just a little bit off the end. I'm going to use some needle noses pliers to hold that in place. And then I'm just going to solder that right to that existing bead of solder that's already there. I'll take a little more solder. Just make sure that's real secure. Repeat the process for the positive wire. Tuck those wires in there. And apply a little dollop of hot glue. Hold those wires against the side. Give that a moment to set up. And close this back up. Replace this little plate on the bottom. Put my screw back in. Make sure it's threaded good before you start screwing so you don't mess up the threads. Don't over tighten. Put the thumb screw back on. That should be looks like it should be good to go. AA batteries, and turn it on, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, but now we have a red dot. Unfortunately, the battery pack that I ordered does not come with the screw for the battery compartment, but luckily for me I have a bunch of little random screws that I keep from other projects and things I've disassembled, laptops and stuff, so I'll just put a little screw in there. Bob's your uncle.